okay.
And Sherrel.
And Sherrel is our passion for food columnist for the Oklahoman. Today we're going to be doing a series of videos that you'll need to watch. All these videos for the next several weeks about summer vegetables and wonderful meals that we can have during the summer. But we're starting off with, tell us what we're starting off with.
We're starting off with turkey, believe it or not. And Angie, when she got here this morning, turkey? I thought that was for Thanksgiving. Well, it's not just for Thanksgiving. It's a great product to use in the summertime for sandwiches and a multitude of other things.
Right.
So I'm just going to start with a turkey breast that's a whole turkey breast. And you see we still have most of the cavity here. And I'm going to use poultry shears. Sometimes as kitchen shears work. But I've got several kinds of poultry shears and we'll show you how that works. And I'm going to just trim all this off because it's not going to be easy to bake in this format like this. So I'm just cutting through the bones here and through the skin.
Cuts through the bones. That's amazing.
Yes. This I can use to make a nice broth for soups and things like that. I just cook that down with. But this piece, we're going to take the, going to remove the skin because a lot of the fat in the meat just comes with that. Plus, this is going to be a lot easier to absorb our marinade. We're going to marinate this in orange juice.
Oh, wow.
And then we have this just little hint of orange flavor. So we let this marinate for several hours in the juice in a plastic bag. And I just get like a gallon baggie.
Okay, there you go.
And open up the baggie like so. And then I'm just going to drop the turkey breast inside of there and add the orange juice.
Nice.
And we'll let that marinate, and when it's finished marinating, I'll show you what we do to get it ready.
Okay, so tell me what we're going to do with this.
Okay, this would be an incentive to just go to the butcher instead of doing all that I went through a minute ago. But I'm going to just kind of slice a little part of this turkey and fold it back, and then lay it on a piece of plastic wrap. Like this, and then cut just a little bit more so it's opened up, and then lay another piece on the top. And then we're just going to take the flat side of a mallet and beat it just a little bit.
Now how does that help?
Flatten it out. Well, first of all, it helps kind of tenderize the texture of the meat. But we're just going to spread it out like this so that when we fill it up with some veggies, then it will totally enclose them, sort of like an empanada or a taco would come around a filling.
Very nice.
This will be
filled with vegetables.
The ultimate turkey taco, I think. But it'll be full of all kinds of great vegetables. And of course, the juices from the meat will base the vegetables, so it'll be very good. Nice way to get your veggies in.
Okay, so we've got some vegetables, some
bacon
out here. What are we doing?
We have bacon. I have some thinly sliced elephant garlic, and I'm cutting through some sun-dried tomatoes. And I'm going to make just a simple dinner mix to go inside, vegetable mix to go inside of this piece of turkey, and it'll be like just a folded over thing. We're going to lay some spinach down. And some more spinach down. You know this will cook down as the meat juices kind of steam it. And lots of sun-dried tomatoes and garlic. Slices. These elephant garlics are extra large and they're mild. And they're just wonderful.
And then you put it in the oven?
Then we're going to bake it. But I'm going to pull this over the top, just like so. It's going to be kind of like a little empanada thing. It'll have that filling in there. It's just a loose baking, and I'm going to keep stuffing this in so it goes inside.
Now, how long in the oven?
Oh, just till it's cooked all the way through. It'll probably take a little over an hour. On about a 325-degree roast. And then I'm just going to take some little strips of bacon to kind of pull across the top, and that'll keep basting it as it cooks.
That'll be good. Very flavorful.
It'll add a nice little touch. So it doesn't have to be perfect, and it'll take on a different form every time, but it looks good. Now the other one we've been marinating this one in orange juice. And this one we're just going to bake just like you might a pork tenderloin or something. And we're putting these in prepared pans. And we didn't pound this out. We didn't do anything to it except let it sit in some orange juice.
Just let it marinate. Wow.
Wow, like so.
Okay.
And we're going to cook that with, I'm going to try to distribute it evenly across the dish, like so. And I'm going to put some rosemary.
Very nice.
Some of it I'm going to just strip onto it, tuck it in and around. Maybe a little more of the garlic, because I love this garlic. It's such a nice aura to things. I'm going to lay some bacon over the top of this, like so.
That looks good.
Yeah. Just like that. Put a few more sprigs of rosemary around.
Rosemary's so pretty.
So it's more of a light summer
Okay.
way to do it.
Okay,
So
and then how long in the oven for this one?
about the same, about an hour. You can see when it starts to brown. And you may want to take, if you've got olive oil here left from the sun-dried tomatoes, I'm going to dab a little of that. Or you could
On top? Sure.
sprinkle a little olive oil over that. I'm going to take the orange juice and let it come all the way around. And that'll kind of mix with the meat juices.
Oh, that's
and it'll
gonna be
make
good.
a lovely dish.
Yes. Okay. Okay. These are the beautiful
They are,
turkeys.
and it's great to just check with your instant thermometer on the temperature, or you can cut into it, and we're going to cut into it because I want you to see how pretty
And
this
make sure
is.
it's about
Oh, yes.
185.
About 185, 190. It's going to continue to cook a little bit after you take it out,
Oh,
so you
okay.
want it to rest.
Okay.
Normally, we'd want it to rest
Sure.
before.
Cut into
I'm
this
going to cut
sucker.
into it so we can see how pretty that looks when you
Oh.
cut into the thing.
Oh
So.
my goodness, that looks so good. And I love that you
Oh,
just
yes.
pick it up and eat it like
Oh,
that.
yes.
Okay, well, for these recipes, check out the Oklahoman in the Life section. You can find Sherrel Jones' Passion for Food column, obviously, for these recipes and much more. She obviously is very
Absolutely.
well skilled in the art of food.
Well, I'm well skilled in loving food.
Yeah.
I have a passion for it.
There we go.
And I hope you will too.
Yes, Sherrel, thank you.